these to introduce each other to each other.
Oh my goodness. This
She's beautiful.
we can edit, right?
Ada's my first baby. So, there's nothing like that love. She had the biggest blue eyes, and she was the most creative, artistic, sweetest little girl. She just had this humongous heart.
She was in a car accident, and we thought she was gonna pull out of it, but she couldn't.
In 2019, my wife at age 59 was given the devastating diagnosis of early onset Alzheimer's. People always said Jane was as beautiful on the inside as she was on the outside, and Jane was a beautiful soul, and she just had a radiance about her that drew people to her.
When I had my tragedy of losing my daughter, Jamie actually reached out to my family and just offered some comfort at Hope Valley. And the first thing I ever came to was the lighting at Christmas time. For those who have passed, you come and light lanterns on the water. And that was my first experience at Hope Valley. And I felt so much peace as soon as I got here. And that was where it began for our family.
In October of 23, Jane no longer recognized me, and I was forced to move her to a memory care facility. Enter Hope Valley. Jamie got wind of that and invited me down here to sit and talk with a family member that is on the same journey that I am. Put my mind at ease, gave me some hope for what was coming.
We actually had it on her 18th birthday. A magical night for my whole family. We had over 200 people here. We had probably 23 of her graduating class come and light lanterns and write in a book for us. We spent the whole day here before the party even happened, walking and just being a family and coming together in our grief and talking where we were, the journey that we have been thus far, through the first whole year of grief. So that was probably the one thing that Hope Valley has done that was just so good for us. It's something that I'll remember forever. Jacob, as a kid, he lost his sister at 13. As a teenager, it's hard to express where you're at mentally. He was watching his parents go through the hardest thing they'll ever go through. He's watching grandparents fall apart. I think what he loved about Hope Valley was he could come here and fish. He didn't have to talk to anybody. Just don't talk to me, I'm gonna fish. And I think fishing got him through his grief.
Leading up to that day was really horrible. I was not looking forward to it at all, because all I could imagine was resurrecting a bunch of old hurt, sadness, and heartache. The number of people that came made the day perfect. It took away all of the anxieties that I'd had leading up to that day. The facility was perfect. Jane loved the outdoors. She loved to be around or on the water. She liked to hike, and there was all of these things going on that Jane would have, really enjoyed.
I felt like when I would come to Hope Valley, it didn't matter if I was a mess. It didn't matter if I was crying. It didn't matter what I was going through that minute. It's like one minute you're fine, the next minute you're not. And that's really hard to be in public sometimes. So it just gave me that sense of comfort, a place I could come and just be where I was in my grief.
Reach out, just reach out. Contact Jamie or Jim and see what they have available to help. It's not so much what they can say, it's what they can give you when you come here. It's just total peace and total support.